Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Today I'm here with a dream. In this dream, for whatever reason, this part was very confusing to me. I can't stand this. I did not understand this. But in this dream, when I say what I didn't understand, y'all gonna be like, girl. Okay. In this dream, I for whatever reason pop up at my estranged husband's house to just hang out. Like I'm just there, and he's not even there. He's not there. I'm there, and some of his friends are there, like hanging out with me, and it ain't no funny business, okay? Because I don't get down like that, okay? Anyways, and he not there, and I'm just like, where is this man at? Where is he at? Where? Like I am thinking that, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just saying like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So I noticed that he ain't coming, and I decided to start packing up my little stuff, and I'm about to roll out. Okay. His friends leaving, okay? Because I'm leaving, they leaving, they got their own plans, okay? They about to go carry on with their plans. I'm about to go ahead and get my stuff together. I'm about to roll out. So, as his friends are outside, okay, they start messing with me, okay? Because they messing with me, which is, they petty. They're being petty. And they say his name, and they say that I'm inside. Do you want to see her? And then somebody says like, it was probably him because of the very next moment. No. And you know what I'm saying? I just pulled it's like some curtains. I pulled the curtains down, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then packed my bags. I grabbed my bags together. I'm getting ready to walk out the house, and he walks in. Okay, and he's smiling, and he's like, he looks like completely different. It's like he looks different, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't shave his beard completely. Like he didn't got everything all neat and clean. He didn't got his hair together. He dressed nice. Okay, he's dressed clean, like in some nice clothes. It's like he actually put forth effort to impress me, and it's very reminiscent of one time when we were, I think it was like 24, 25 years old. We went out to this I think it was like a bar. Yeah, we went to a bar downtown. He pulled up to this bar, y'all, and I was like, yo, who is you, bro? And it's like we've seen each other several times as like after graduating, being adults. One time we was like 18, 19, full beard, like full grunge type style, you know, rocker type style. And I'm like, okay. Then several years later, grunge type style, artsy style. And then when we was in our 20s, I was like, who is this? Okay, he didn't shave. His hair was cut nice. He didn't have on a fly little outfit. Had some fly shoes on. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, that's how I was in this dream. I was like, I thought you wasn't coming, okay? And then he comes in like, oh, you popped up on me, baby. And he starts smiling. I'm just going to say, I'm going to be real. In this dream, I was taken aback. I was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? Who are you and what did you do with my husband? The scripture comes from Jeremiah 8:20. The harvest is past, the summer has ended, and we are not saved. Since my people are crushed, I am crushed. I mourn and horror grips me. Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then is there no healing for the wound of my people? Oh, that my head were a spring of water and my eyes a fountain of tears. I will weep day and night for the slain of my people. all that I had in the desert, a lodging place for travelers, so that I might leave my people and go away from them. For they are all adulterers, a crowd of unfaithful people. They make ready their tongue like a bow to shoot lies. It is not by truth that they triumph in the land. They go from one sin to another. They do not acknowledge me, declares the Lord. Beware of your friends. Do not trust anyone in your clan, for every one of them is a deceiver, and every friend a slanderer. Friend deceives friend, and no one speaks the truth. They have taught their tongues to lie. They are weary themselves with sinning. You live in the midst of deception. In their deceit, they refuse to acknowledge me, declares the Lord. So, baby, here's what God say. So, in this dream, I'm going to say what's interesting is, like, it was obvious why I was there, okay? You know what I'm saying? Just like he said it once he walked in. Also, you popped up on me. You pull it up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it was obvious why I was there. But it was also obvious he knew. Like, somebody told him something. Somebody snuck away and called and said, hey, you don't start over here, okay? And in that moment, he had two choices. One, choice A, he could have decided, you know what, I'm not going over there until she leaves, okay? Or B, you know what, let me get myself together so I can go and see her real quick. And, like, even though the friends maybe believe that he chose A, but in reality, he chose B. So I just feel like, and it could even also be like he would do something like that, like right before he walk in, made me believe that he's not coming, and you know what I'm saying, like he would do something like that. But anyways, it's like I just feel like God is saying that for whoever this is for, don't feel as though, like, don't lean on your own understanding, is what I hear God say. Do not lean on your own understanding of whatever it is you got going on. If it's a situation where you don't know, like, what's going on with you and your person, or you don't know, like, you like, is this person a counterfeit? Am I meant to be with them? What's going on? I thought I heard God tell me to marry them. I thought I heard God tell me to go over there. I thought I heard God say this. I thought I heard God say that, but maybe he wasn't, like, you know, maybe he wasn't talking to me. Maybe he was talking to somebody else. Maybe I heard wrong. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. I can understand how that is confusing. Y'all already know. I can understand because, you know, as somebody that, it's like I have so many dreams. And I have so many dreams. And I have so many dreams. And they be coming true. They come true. And it scares me. And like to such, like it really, it like sometimes I have dreams about people before I meet them. And then when I meet them, I'm like, like you, I like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and they don't even, like, you know what I'm saying? But it helps me because I have learned at this point that if I see somebody that I saw in my dream, it's something about them. There is something, regardless if I'm intended to save them, be friends with them, it's something, there is some kind of a matter of importance with this person. So when God speaks to you about someone, and God sends you dreams about someone, and you know it was God that sent the dream, and it wasn't a dream, you know what I'm saying? God sent you dreams about someone, and God was speaking to you about someone, and God has been testing you about someone, and God did this, that, and the third, and you're just like, why didn't it work out? What happened? What's going on? God is saying, do not lean onto your own understanding in this matter. And first of all, second of all, do not feel as though it's a situation where you need to take advice from anybody. Period. Because God says, beware of your friends. Do not trust anyone in your clan, for every one of them is a deceiver and every friend a slanderer. In this situation, if I would have listened to his friends, I would have left. period, because I would have thought that he chose the latter choice, and he would have got there after trying to get himself together, and you know what I'm saying, I would have been gone. And I just felt like God is saying, whenever he is like guiding you to do something, do not lean on your own understanding. And you know, it can put you like, it's like, I just feel like for in both positions, it's a very vulnerable state. For me, it's a vulnerable state, because that's something that I already said I would never do. That I would never pull up, pop up. I don't got time. Because, and it's not even just that I'm scared that something gonna happen and something gonna pop off, but it's more so I'm scared that my feelings gonna be hurt. And I don't got time. I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna see something I want to see. I'm gonna pull up, somebody gonna be there. I'm gonna pull up and like, I think at this point, more scared of my feelings being hurt or my heart being broken than I am scared of actually physically getting into altercation. I ain't tripping about that. Do not threaten me with a good time. But I'm not. But my heart and my emotions, oh no, I can't take it. I can't take it. Anyways, moving on. I just feel like God is saying that whenever God is guiding you to do, whatever God guides you towards, like whatever it is, do not lean on your own understanding, and don't trust nobody else in that matter. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a situation, whatever it is. I just feel like God is saying that you should allow him to guide you. Allow him to deal with, like, handle it. If God told you that you meant to be with somebody, understand that he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, God is trying to say he wasn't playing. It wasn't a game. It wasn't a joke. He wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he wasn't playing with you. He wasn't playing with you. He meant what he said. And even if it's looking from your point of view, from your understanding, everything is on fire, doesn't mean that that's really what it is. Even if from your point of view, it seems as though it's like, it's definitely not going to work out. No, this isn't right. No, this person isn't right for me. God is saying, do not lean on your own understanding. And for some of you, it could be a situation where there are other factors. Just like in his dream, from my point of view, it just seemed like I had no idea where he was. I had no idea what he was doing. And from my understanding, I could be like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't went in, he found somebody else and he trying to hang out with them. And I need to go. Okay. I'm being I'm blocking. Okay. I'm the odd one here. I'm dry. I'm dry over here at his house. And his friends is like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm just sitting here. And I'm messing up stuff. So I was like, let me move out the way. Let me move around. That would be from my understanding. But from God's understanding, he was somewhere trying to get a haircut, get his, you know what I'm saying, get his beard trimmed and cut, and find an outfit and find some shoes and do all these other things so that when he gets there, he can impress me. And it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like for whoever this is for, God say, do not lean on your own understanding. Even in a situation when it comes to your person, understand that your ways are not the same ways as God. And the way that you see someone is not the way that God sees them. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a material world, we are material. I'm thinking about the song. Nobody. Look, that don't have nothing to do with this. Well, it kind of do, but it don't. But just because we live in a material world, we are attracted to material things. Yeah, dude. What is it? We are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Like, anyways, so it's kind of like, you might find somebody that God is telling you that person is perfect for you. And you would look at them and their outer appearance and be like, stop playing with me, okay? All right, baby. But then you actually take out some time to talk to them and spend some time with them, and you realize they are perfect for you. Okay, and it's just because they not done, God not finished with them yet, doesn't mean that he was playing when he told you what he said. Because it could simply be a situation where, you know what I'm saying, God is just simply not done with them yet. That is possible. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying just because he's not finished with them yet, he's not finished with you yet. It doesn't mean that it's intended for everything to fall apart and everybody to give up. But at the same time, you know, we have free will. And one other thing about this dream, at any given time, either one of us could have enacted our free will and everything, the whole plan would have fell apart. I wouldn't have pulled up, or I would have pulled up, saw he wasn't there, and left immediately. I wouldn't have stayed and chilled with his friends. And he wouldn't have been, he could have easily decided, I'm not finna get dressed up for her. I'm not finna do all that. I'm not doing all that. And he could have decided that he gonna go hang out over here, there, everywhere else. And I just feel like God is saying that do not lean on your own understanding because you don't know all the details. Don't lean on your own understanding because you don't know all the details. It could be a situation where God told you somebody is for you. And God told them that y'all for each other too. But they decided that they wanted to do something else. They decided they wanted to do this, that, and the third. God, like, you know what I'm saying? They have free will. Just like you have free will. Now, it's not to say that God won't spank up on them. It's not to say that the wrath of the Lord will not be upon them. It's not to say that God won't punish them. But even in the midst of wrath, there are some people that literally will live day to day in God's wrath and ignore God's commands. There are some people that will do that. Now, you can pray that God will not even allow them to have free will, but that's not fair because you have free will. And like, that's the whole point of it all. If this person is put in a position to where they don't have free will, then it wouldn't be fair for them to end up in hell for their sins because they didn't have free will to on their choices. It's like you have to you have to really sit. When you really sit and think about how deep it is, you could get a little confused. And because it is, God is saying, do not lean on your own understanding when it comes to this situation. And that's just the message. God said, do not lean on your own understanding. Do not put yourself in a position to where you sitting up here and you trying to make a truth of the matter through friends, or somebody's trying to tell you, well, maybe you should have did this, that, and the third, and maybe this, and maybe that, and they trying to tell you wrong for this, that, and the third, and you wrong for that, and this should have happened, and that should have happened. God said, do not lean on your own understanding. Even when it say here, all that I had in the desert, a lodging place for travelers, so that I might leave my people and go away from them. For they are all adulterous, a crowd of unfaithful people. They make ready their tongue like a bow to shoot lies. It is not the truth that they triumph. In the land, they go from one sin to another. They do not acknowledge me, declares the Lord. God said he do not want you going to nobody that is living their life as sinful as possible, doing every kind of evil they under the earth that they possibly can, and ask them for advice. What advice can they give you? They can't give you any advice. They don't have any good advice. They need good advice themselves. They are acting a complete fool. Why would you go and ask them anything? God is saying, do not lean on your own understanding. Do not go to your friends, your neighbors, your family members, or nobody asking for advice. Don't, God is saying, when it comes to what he is telling you to do, he wants you to do exactly what he said to do, exactly in the way he said to do it. And he's not questioning. This is not a situation where he wants you to turn around and question him. He wants you to blindly follow him. And without any questions, because you may not understand. It could be a situation where God is leading you to do one thing, but it has a completely different turnout than what you thought. And that's just real. You might have the complete opposite ending than what you actually thought it was going to be, because you don't know. And I just feel like God is saying, do not lean on your own understanding with this here. Like, I just feel like don't lean on your own understanding when whatever this is somebody that God is going to have you do something very drastic. It's going to be something that you typically would not do. It's going to be something that is completely out of your character. It's going to be something that you are really going to be putting yourself on the line. And God is saying that you are feeling like you don't want to do it because you don't know how this person gonna react. God is saying it could be a situation where you gonna like it's gonna be a good ending, and it could not be. But don't lean on your own understanding. Whew, that's the message. But I feel like for whoever this is for, I truly don't feel like it's me because I'm not going over there. Anyways, I'm not doing it. Anyways, I don't care. Anywho, this is for somebody. And for whoever this is for, God is saying that you are going to have, it's going to be a good outcome. It's going to be an outcome that you were not expecting. It's going to be an outcome that like possibly is going to make you very happy. But once again, you cannot lean on your own understanding. This is not a situation where you are going to be able to say, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do this and this is going to happen and that is going to happen and everything's. No, God is saying that you cannot lean on your own understanding. You do not need to ask anybody for advice. Don't go around to nobody, like, you know, go around to this person, friends and family and all that, asking them questions about them. Don't do that. Because God says, do not lean on your own understanding. Because what they think it is may not be what it is. What they think they heard may not be what they really heard. What they think they saw may not be what they really saw. And you know what I'm saying? And it could go either way. It could be a situation where somebody is actually being real with you. They telling you the truth. But this person come up with all kind of excuses to make it seem like they ain't telling the truth. Or it could be a situation where somebody is lying and covering for them. So I just feel like God is saying, don't do that. Don't lean on your own understanding. Lean on God and listen to what God say. And that's the message. That's the message. And don't be stubborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I truly don't feel like this message is for me. But you know what I'm saying? If you truly feel like it's for you, don't be stubborn how I keep saying I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disobedient, okay? I'm not trying to be disobedient. I just truly don't feel like the message is for me. I don't feel like God is leading me to go and pull up, okay? And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.